Okay, hello guys. This is going to be a let's look at WakFu. As you can see, I'm already in the game. Just decided to save some time on the menu. I'm sorry for my English. Now this game has a lot of issues. I've spent quite a bit of time in the game. I'm a level 14 or 15, one or the other, which took quite a while. I'd say I have about 3 to 4 hours inside this game. And I really have to complain at this a little. It's a free-to-play on Steam, and you know, free-to-play you might expect some problems, but they don't always have them. Let me just call up the menu, for example. You have to subscribe if you want to play this action, if you want to do this action. That is basically just, you know, restricting a feature unless I pay them. Now, so basically this game isn't really free-to-play, it's a pay over time. And the price, it's about $7 every month if you want to be able to play this game properly. Overall, this is a really large ripoff, really. It's, for one, this is very indie. You can see this is a 2D game. It has a very pretty style, all of that. But this is a game an indie developer could make. It's an MMO, which is nice, but you know, once again, this is a game an indie developer could make. The indie price threshold is actually $10 to $15 right now. And this is asking for that price every single month, basically. It's really annoying. Now, getting into the actual gameplay, if anyone's still possibly interested in this game. Once again, it is an MMO. It's got fun concepts behind it. I'm a little sad that there's a few places where it doesn't deliver, because it's a pretty pay-to-winny as well as pay-per-month game. Overall, this game has a lot of skills. Skills you might not expect from most games. You're able to get your trapper skill up, which here's a good example of where I can do that. Oh, I can't interact with these ones? Oh well, must be too close to town. Basically, you can get your trapper skill up, which allows you to harvest DNA from animals, plant them, and then fight them. And I believe even capture them later if you want, which is pretty cool. I will actually demonstrate that now, just because I have a Pee-wee seed, because I've gotten to level 5 with this skill. And now, it has a, you know, it actually plants, and it should take a few seconds. And then peewees will grow, and peewees are actually a mob. As you can see, these are peewees. Now, onto the combat of the game. This is a little... it's not bad. It's not terrific or anything, but it's not bad. At the start of the round, you can probably tell, you know, it's obviously tile-based. You get to choose the positioning of where you would like your character to be. And then he obviously goes there. Now, after this, I'm going to talk about bugs of the game. In fact, I'll actually talk about them a little while I'm in here. The tutorial for this game is actually almost incompletable. Basically, they try and tutorialize everything, which is very nice, that's what you're supposed to do. For example, they start off by teaching you how to plant. However, it's extremely buggy. In fact, there are, in 99% of the tutorial area, where they say you can plant, you cannot plant. There is one single sweet spot in the entire garden that actually works. Basically, after I finished the tutorial, which took me about an hour, I was sitting there just helping people because I felt bad for them, because all you could see in the tutorial chat was, how do you do this? It says too full, blah blah blah. Overall, it's just filled with bugs, and then I actually got on even further in the tutorial and it was filled with more. It's seriously bug-ridden. Just, if that turns you off, once again, be careful. It did just come out on Steam, so I'm sure some bugs will be patched. But really, it was a nightmare in that tutorial zone. However, you can probably tell I'm using a fire spell. This hotbar down here is all of my attacks. I've been neglecting mentioning... Oh gosh, this game a little low. I've been neglecting saying what all of this is because I've been going on other things. This is where I am looking, which doesn't take any movement points or anything. These are my action points, and you can see how much action points a move takes by the blue star represented there. You can see my health over here, which you can change how it's displayed. This is probably the easiest for you to understand. So many movement points I have, so I might as well move away since I'm explaining things. And these are the spells that I've chosen. You get quite a few spells at the start, which is nice. In that way it's not too restricted. And now, just for multiplayer purposes, you're able to point out blocks to people, all that kind of stuff. And what else would I like to do? Now it has some nice mechanics. If someone hits me from the side or back, I take extra damage. If they hit me from the front, I take less. I'm a healer, so I can heal myself for quite a large amount, which is nice. I'll just heal myself to full. And my turn, because the timer actually reached 0 there. Which means it's just the next person's turn. You can see how the turns go by, you know, whoever's here, it's their turn right now. That's my picture's there, so it's my turn again. Now, let's do a Sadist Mark for fire damage. And just kill another bird. Might as well end this round. There's nothing more to cover here, really. It's pretty simple. Basically everything I just explained is, you know, everything in this game. Now, after this I'm just going to go on to quests, I think, and explaining the different skills and things like that. That bird's a dick. Just ran away. You are going nowhere, big bird. A red goo-goo. I've actually never heard of a red goo-goo. Must be a rare grow from what I planted. Let's use a heal and just end my turn, since for some reason I can't reach him with fire. Seriously? Are you just going to do this the entire time? Let's do that. Once again, move forward. Can I hit him with the... No, I cannot use my fireball for some reason. That is driving me mad. Fear Flask, no. I don't have any moves I can hit him at that range. Okay, this one can actually. Perfect. Very weak move because I haven't leveled it. That's another interesting thing I should cover. All skills in this game, as you use them in combat, level up and grow stronger and stronger. Also, this bird is pissing me the hell off. Hold still! So, because I'm using this move the whole time, you'll see after the combat is done that it's going to level up most likely and gain more power. Which is pretty damn helpful. I've kind of got him in a corner now, so that's good. I should be able to definitely hit him with my fire move. Let's go with... And this shows up every now and then. I have to pick one before the timer reaches 0. That's this blue bar. Push all enemies nearby away. Burn all enemies next to me. All that kind of stuff. Once again, they basically almost always affect someone next to you, so it's completely useless against this annoying bird. But it's dead now. So these are the items I got, and I got quite... Holy hell, I got a few that time. It's pretty rare to get so many. But it's good. I'll actually show you some things. Oh, and spells. As I said, I used this spell quite a lot, and it leveled up 4 times. It was a really low level, so that makes sense. Now if I go into my inventory, which is just I can equip all this stuff. You can see these are... This purely benefits me, basically. So I don't see why I wouldn't put on this hat. This also benefits my fire damage, and I'm a pretty big fan of fire damage. So I think I'm just going to actually put on all of these items from the set. Now, you can probably see when I hover over one of these red bird items, they glow. It's because it's part of the set. View the set. The only item I don't have is the red Googlet. Obtained by crafting. Obtained by crafting. It is not obtained by crafting game, I just picked it up from the list. Now, my inventory is getting kind of full. I'm sure you want to drop this item. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, the belt. That on? This is what I used to be wearing. Let's just drop all of this stuff. I have way too much stuff at this point. Okay, sorry about that. That was just showing you a little bit of the inventory at least, though. But as you can see as well, my character's art is a little changed. I'm wearing what I put on. That's a super nice touch, and I really like that they did that. It's just a shame that a lot of this game is restricted, and the further you get into the game, the more restricted they start to show the game actually is. In the actual tutorial, apart from how glitchy the game is, I was having a lot of fun. And then the game basically came out with, you know, it started shoving the restrictions at me because I'm not paying them $7 a month basically. Which is a lot of money to pay on a monthly basis. I just, in general, that is one thing I'll say, I will never pay a game once per month. If I pay a game, it'll either be, you know, just for giving the game money or buying a DLC or something like that. That's the end of what I'd say. But overall, I'd highly recommend you do not even bother installing this free-to-play game. It's pretty bad, and it has some problems. If you do want to, if this still interests you, power to you. You know, if you would enjoy this kind of game, don't let me stop you. Go enjoy this kind of game. But that's going to conclude this video. Thank you very much for watching. Later.